Every so often, we come across a story that reminds us how powerful the human spirit can be and how even in the face of unimaginable challenges, some people find a way to turn pain into purpose.
Yeah, you know we love when our friend Tressa Glover of the Yinz Are Good podcast stops by. And today she's brought along Rachel Salinetro, who has quite the inspiring journey. I can't wait to hear all about this. But first, Tressa, how did Rachel become a guest on your show?
Oh my gosh. So we met a few months ago at an event for Big Brothers Big Sisters. And it was with the Steelers, and it was this wonderful event, and I was there covering it. And I turned, all these folks and the Big Brothers, everybody's there, and I turned and I see this woman with who I thought was her son, I wasn't sure, but they were having this joyful moment, smiling at each other and hugging each other. And I have chills now. And I went up to them, as I want to do, and said hi, and quickly introduced myself and said, can I please just take your picture? And oh, there it is. And that is the picture I captured of them. And we started talking, Rachel and I, and I learned how she volunteers with youth in her neighborhood, blah, 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 and we talked forever. And I said, you have to please come on my show. I did not even know at that time the depths of her story, which is what the podcast is all about, right? We got to talk to each other and learn each other's stories. And then I learned all of the things about her. She's just incredible.
It's
incredible.
so amazing if we pause and just listen to one another that we will realize how much depth there is to each of us and how everyone is going through something. I would love to, I know we don't have enough time as your podcast, but to know a little bit more. You had a very terrible accident and you found the strength to come back from it. Tell us a little bit more about you.
Well, that was 11 years ago, but I was in a car accident. I was in the hospital for 3 weeks. I had 3 major surgeries within the first 30 hours.
Wow.
I was in a coma for 5 days. I was on life support for 3 days. But I had my entire community praying over me that I'll survive for weeks and weeks and weeks. And I wake up and half my body is completely broken and, you know, piecing me together little by little, relearning how to walk, relearning how to ride my bike. Taking a run for the first time was like monumental. But it went from just within a couple months of me being in a hospital bed, bedbound, to then I'm teaching insanity with my community and kicking their butt. And like people joined at first as like oh wow, look at you, good job. But then they come to the class and they're like, what the heck is this? Like it's really hard and it's intense, and it just, that's who I am, because I was an athlete forever. From the time I'm from the womb, I was an athlete, and so it kind of brought me back to what my passion is. So it's weird to say, I'm thankful for the accident, because then it showed me who I was again, and that's the overcome part. You overcome all obstacles. That's one of the things I say all the time, but then I help other people with my example. So it's overcome all obstacles, define your life, and empower by example. So what I do now is I am the example for you to want to join in.
Wonderful.
And people, it's a trickle effect. It's a ripple effect, sorry. And
no, it's good. No, you know, and what really stands out about your story, to me at least, is that going through all of that, a very challenging, tough situation for anyone, you never gave up, and you turned your pain into purpose, and now you're teaching others to really hone in that energy and that strength through like working out, right?
Yes,
yeah.
I'm a very defiant person. So whenever I woke up and I realized how bad of shape I was, and I was saying, well, I'll be able to walk and run again, and they were like, we don't know. I'm like, no, like, yes, I can, you know? So from that, I'm very stubborn, I'm very defiant. So you tell me I can't do something, I'm gonna work 4 times as hard to do it.
Same.
So I tried to do that.
Tressa, do you feel so inspired? I mean, I know what that's like, because sitting here, we're hosting this show, you're hosting your podcast, but you get something from that too. I feel like every day we get to walk away hearing beautiful stories like this. Do you just leave your tapings just feeling so inspired hearing stories like this?
And I keep getting chills. That's what's happening right now as we're sitting here, because that's exactly it. I have to tears sometimes, right? The emotions get the best of you. And I think in the best way.
Yeah.
But that appreciation for and getting to spend time with these folks and it lifts you up. It lifts me up in a way that I can't really put into words.
Well, Yinz Are Good.
Wow.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It's
You
wonderful.
both.
Thanks for bringing us the story here.
All right, you can hear Rachel's interview as well as more incredible community stories on the Yinz Are Good podcast. It's available on most audio streaming platforms. We'll link you up on our website, kdka.com/talkpittsburgh.
Still to come on the show, Boaz has been hanging out in Squirrel Hill all afternoon. So Boaz, you've already stocked up on board games. What's next for you?
There are so many things. I could be getting a massage across the street. I could be thrift shopping. Right now, I just picked up a macaron from Gabby A. Jules. Want to sample that? And you know what? I think I'm going to do some reading now over here at Riverstone Books. Want to come along? We'll be back inside right after the break.